and today let's take a look at resilience. A very interesting topic, especially in your journey when you're trying to achieve a goal. And very likely if you are taking this journey, it's not an easy goal. It's probably a goal that is worth it. Worth it your effort, worth it your awareness, your reflection, your perseverance, and of course, worth it your resilience. So let's take a look at resilience in more detail. What does it mean and how strengthening it could help you to achieve your goals as well as feel better? Take a look. Think about resilience. I like to think about the example of our own bodies, because it's easy to think in terms of the strong immune system, and therefore body is resilient for certain adversities. And how do we usually strengthen our immune system? Well, we choose to eat well, food that has a lot of minerals, vitamins, and substances that will help us to keep on going longer without insulin spikes, so that we feel in equilibrium and balance. We also probably choose to sleep and rest well when we are feeling tired or when we feel that we need to boost our energy. We also exercise and go to take some fresh air and seek for diversity in order to strengthen our body, our immune system. And here is my question. What does it mean resilience in terms of your mind, in terms of your emotions? So that you, by strengthening resilience all holistically, i.e. body, mind, and spirit, or also, as I call it, heart, that you can become more resilient and therefore achieve your goals. Go and get them. Let's take a look. I'd like to divide it into two parts. One is resilience of our mind, and another one, a little bit of a subset, is resilience of our emotions, of our heart. So let's take a look at those two elements in this episode of Grow and Achieve with Coach and You. So just like we train our body, where we strengthen our system, where, for example, when we exercise, we strengthen our muscles, the same can be done in terms of resilience. Strengthening our muscle of our mind, strengthening the immune system of our mind. So what do I mean by that? First of all, then faced with challenges, I train myself to have a mindset that it can be definitely overcome. I can definitely deal with this challenge. So call it that strong belief, that strong hope that it can be definitely done. So for example, if you are at work and your boss does not appreciate that, you does not acknowledge your effort, then you reflect about your goal that you want to feel acknowledged, you need to feel that it is possible. Work with your mindset to believe that you can get to the other side of the river. It's very important, because if you don't direct your sail, you don't know where you're going. A very important part is to establish that you can get there. Second thing is, of course, having a mindset that I am capable of finding the solutions to this challenge. I am definitely able to tap into the resources, be it books, videos, trainings, coaching, talking to my partner, but I'm definitely capable of finding the solution to get to that other side. And the third step is, in my mindset, I make a promise that I will persevere to implement those solutions and achieve what is it that I want to achieve. So via those three steps, we train our resilience. We have a chance to build a bank of confidence. Those cases where we overcame the challenges and we feel that, yes, of course I'm resilient because I overcame A, B, C, D. So effectively, by not shying away from challenges, by sticking to believe that you can overcome them, by sticking to the discipline of finding the solutions as well as persevering of implementing those solutions, you are building your bank of resilience, bank of mind resilience that will support you in any endeavor that you choose to take. And the second part that I wanted to take a look at with you is the emotional resilience. And just like with mind, we can also train our resilience in terms of the emotions that we experience, the feelings that we experience. You know, it's not possible to avoid pain generally, but it is definitely possible, as some wise people have said, to avoid suffering, to avoid staying in that situation of pain for longer. Because pain can come and go away, but if it's a prolonged experience, very likely that you are in a stage of suffering, where you allow your mind to go into that situation over and over and over again and experience suffering. So it could be the case if you were let go from your job. Yes, it was an unpleasant experience, but if it continues to be an unpleasant experience, it could be that you are dwelling in that situation of victimhood, of, well, it's so unfair, why did it happen to me, I don't feel motivated of doing anything, and therefore you are suffering. Just like I said at the beginning of this video, it is our mindset that informs our behavior and also informs how we are feeling. So after this initial stage of pain, you have a choice. What kind of mindset can you choose which will influence the way you feel? So if you want to feel differently, if you want to be resilient to the suffering, choose a mindset that will support you. And it could be that, listen, this happened and it doesn't speak about me as a whole person. Perhaps I was let go because there is one particular action that I haven't yet mastered. Perhaps I missed something, but it doesn't mean that I am a bad person, that I am a wholly incapable person. It might be just particular action, and now this is my opportunity to work on it. And suddenly you will feel this mobilization of your energy and inspiration to go and see, ah yeah, what is it? What is it that I need to work on? And then already you see you moved from suffering to the action and feeling motivated to go and address that. I'm not saying that it's always easy like that, but the principle of working is like this. So therefore, I'm encouraging you to strengthen your emotional resilience by also looking at what kind of thought feeds into your suffering and what kind of thought can take you out of your suffering and can take you to the place where you will feel better, where you will feel that you want to do something and therefore feel the progress and again the satisfaction. So to strengthen that resilience, also look for things that inspire you. Look for things that you find beautiful. Look for things that help you to switch from a negative thought to a different thought. It's not always possible to switch from negative to positive, but perhaps at least making the step from negative to a different thought that will take you out of your suffering. So that is the emotional resilience that I wanted to touch about. And as I said, it starts with mindset. Mindset informs how you feel and informs what kind of action you will take next. How I see resilience. Training your mind, training your mindset, seeing what helps you to address your current mindset and change it to the one that will support you better, that will support you to bounce back from difficulties and persevere when you want to achieve your goal. Ultimately, of course, the journey of resilience is very long because it's a journey of you getting to know yourself better. What is it that works for you? What is it that supports for you? What is it that you cannot handle? Or maybe what you cannot handle yet, and therefore you need to address that mindset in order to be able to handle it. So therefore, I'm wishing you not to shy away from challenges, because challenges give you the opportunity for learning, for reflection, And then you can take those learnings, apply to your new situations, and handle it better. And therefore experience life with more quality, joy, and fulfillment. Thanks.